Hey guys, happy St. Paddy's Day to you. May the luck of the Irish be with you. It's the end of the workday for us, mostly for Miriam. Tell us about your workday and your work situation.
Well, today was my first remote work day. We're supposed to do that as much as possible, but I'm not a fan. It's nice to have, to be able to wear your yoga pants rather than dressing to go to the office, but I miss the interaction, and it's just harder to get the information I need and to find people and that kind of thing. So I think I'm going to go in the office.
Well, what you really miss is the chief of police walking in your office every morning with a cup of coffee.
And a cartoon.
And a cartoon. So.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah, Miriam knows people. Okay. So we're self-quarantining, just off and on, making some runs out to pick up some more provisions here and there. What few things there are to find. Fortunately, the liquor store is well stocked in our area. May not be any toilet paper, but we can drink.
So our household is down to 3 rolls. This would cause trepidation for some people, but
wait, we have. Why? They sent us a phone book. You remember these things? I didn't know they still existed. In the old days, in my grandmother's house, they didn't have indoor plumbing. There was an outhouse. And we used periodicals and magazines and old phone books. And of course, the phone book was much thinner than that. But we've got plenty of toilet paper now, so we're fine. Really, you can't flush it. So it really screws up the sewage system. But anyway.
Yeah, we will adapt and overcome.
Yeah. So, being now that the weather's turning nice and I'm caught up after the post-holiday rush, I got a lot of administrative stuff off my desk today, and now I find myself having some extra free time. I have a gym membership. I like to go to the gym, but yeah, I don't want to go down there and take a chance of contracting this illness. It would really put a kink in our strategy. So, gosh, a couple of weeks ago, I decided to go ahead and invest in some elastic bands for exercising, to do some weight training with. So if I'm at home and I have working on a project, but yet I wanted to go to the gym, if I go to the gym, I'm missing the work. I'm thinking about the work, so I'm constantly going back and forth mentally. So it's easier. I can come home and actually do a set of something, push-ups, weight training, cardio on the stationary bike, and then go back to my desk, get some more work done, and repeat. So that works for me. And plus, we're going away from the gym right now because of the virus. But Miriam is not used to doing that, and so working from home is not your favorite thing so far?
Well, it's just it's not conducive to a lot of the work that I do.
Yeah.
But we'll come up with a strategy. We're going to get through this. I hope that there aren't too many cases where you live. We've got 4 right now in Virginia Beach. I think what did I tell you? The count was up to 67 or something like that in the
low 70s total count.
Ironically, the peninsula seems to be the hotbed of activity right now. I know we've got a few employees who are starting to be sick and display symptoms at work. So I just, fingers crossed that these efforts pay off and the virus underwhelms. That's really my hope.
Yeah.
For all of us.
And what really, I think, is kind of being an obsessive compulsive planner, and I lean towards on the introverted side of introvert versus extrovert, and so does Miriam. Working from home and spending a lot of time at home does not really bother me that much. I do get a little bit of cabin fever, but when the weather's nice, I can get out and take the Spyder out for a ride or go for a bicycle ride or something like that. So that doesn't bother me too much. But I have been able to perfect my cornbread recipe. When I was growing up, cornbread and beans was a staple, and whether it be fried cornbread or whether it be baked cornbread, I love them both. But I've been perfecting my fried cornbread. Now, some of the recipes I've seen, some people add sugar to their cornbread. And to be perfectly honest, in my humble opinion, if you add sugar to your cornbread, you don't have cornbread, you have cake. So, I'm a Southerner. We don't put sugar in our cornbread. But I've been perfecting that, and now I'm going to get a chance to to work on some video projects. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, that is a good thing.
Yeah.
We do have a lot to be grateful for. I'm glad that I like you. So we're going to be spending a lot of time together.
This is our test to see how well we'll find living in an RV in close quarters together.
Maybe.
Yeah, I was watching a motivational talk the other day on YouTube, and it was a successful actor, and he recommended that before you go to bed at nighttime, you put your shoes up under your bed as far as you can, and that way, first thing in the morning, you're compelled to start out your morning on your knees, and the point there is to have gratitude for where you're at in life. We are so fortunate. All these people in our area, it's like this surprises them that we're having some sort of problem. Our area is prone for hurricanes, and if we get a snowstorm, that becomes a problem. We don't have the expertise or the equipment to clear the streets, so for us a snowstorm is a pain. Hello, you want to be on TV?
Are you on TV?
No, YouTube.
Oh.
Not live though.
Not live, we're not streaming. I can put you on it. So when we have a virus like this, or some other outbreak where you start thinking about being provisioned up, it amazes me that it strikes people like, oh, we should do something. Well, every year we have tropical storm warnings. We have northeasters in the springtime, late winter, early spring, and this is the first pandemic we've had.
Well, we've been talking about pandemics for over 20 years.
And why is it people in our region don't have a couple of days food supply? Our core philosophy is to have a few weeks food stashed away, and I think we're comfortable. I wasn't expecting to run on the toilet paper, though, to be honest with you, but so I think we're going to be okay with that.
Yeah, adapt and overcome.
So nothing left to do except have some corned beef and cabbage for dinner.
Yeah.
Drink some fine whiskey, and enjoy the day. It's in the 60s outside now, so we've got the garage door open, just sitting here enjoying the day. So I hope you guys are having a good day too.
Yeah. Take care.
Well, guys, we're into day 4 of our social distancing or quarantine or martial law or whatever you want to call it, but doesn't mean we actually have to stay in the house, at least not yet anyway. So it's a nice sunny day outside. We're winding up this week's video. I'm going to take the Spyder out for a ride, head down to Back Bay National Wildlife Refuge. Probably want to encounter another human being, take me a bit of a lunch and have a personal picnic, and just enjoy life a little bit, just to get out of the house, a little bit of cabin fever. So appreciate you guys watching, and hope things go well with you in this virus situation, and we'll catch you all next time. Thanks for watching.